Welcome to Sea Lake Journeys with Chet and Robin. Come on, have a seat at our table with us. Let's talk about some cruising and have some fun while we're doing it. After all, we're all friends here. We are so glad you're here with us tonight. Grab you a snack and a drink and sit down and join us for a while. Oh, good morning, everybody. Whew. Still trying to take my leg off. Yeah, I got to take the socks off. Got to take the liner off. Got to take the leg off. Yeah, but hey, I'm coming in early this morning. It is October the 24th. It is, what is today? Friday. Motivation Friday. How about that? It's Motivation Friday. Eddie's out today. Kurt and Marsha's out today. So I'll come on an extra half hour early. So I'm going to run from 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock until it's go live together. Then I think it's going to be Eddie, Jeremy, and Cheryl. But right now, it's Sea Lake Journeys. I'm your host, Chet. With me today is my co-host, Sensei Wabbit, second degree dirty belt. And so I got my Caribbean shirt on. I did have time to change shirts at least. I was hanging out with Jimmy, the astute tourist, this morning over there. He had Denise and Eddie and Kenny and Scott. Had a great show over there this morning. I was in and out. I was mostly in, but I must have missed if Eddie mentioned that he wasn't going to be there. And I was in for most all the show. When I was out, it's because I was feeding the dogs, making myself some breakfast, my 3 eggs over easy with some toast. Yeah, because I got up super early today, y'all. I got up at 2:30. 3 o'clock, I went to the gym. And so I worked out for an hour. And it's really weird, in the gym. I don't know if you go to the gym and work out or if you do any kind of other kind of workout, but you'll have some good workouts and you'll have some that are kind of okay. And then you have some that be like, oh, why did I show up today? Those are the rare ones. But today I had a really exceptional King Kong day. It's like the stuff I was doing, I build up to 3 sets of 5 and I'm doing strength training at the end. I'll do 3 sets, pyramiding up to those 3 heavy sets. Well, today I just did the heavy sets for 10 instead of 5. I was like, wow, I can't believe I did that. So I put on the next weight. Wow, I can't believe I did that. So, when you got King Kong days, you go ahead and roll with it. And everything felt good, no pain. That's what I love about a workout. If you got a workout that's no pain, and you go over, do more reps or more weight or something, it's like, woohoo. So I came home all excited, wound up. So I was catching up on videos from everybody's channels that I watch on one computer. And then at 6 o'clock, about 6:15, actually, I came into Jimmy's show and stayed there till 7. And then I started setting up for this. And then next thing I know, I come in at 7:30 like I usually do for Eddie. And I'm like, oh, I don't see Eddie. What's going on? So maybe I missed the last couple of minutes. He said something, but hey, we're here. And today I got 5 things. Yeah, I think it's 5 things. Where's my notes? No, it's 3 things. 3 or 5 things today. Why cruise parties are the best parties. And hopefully you can add some things to it here in the chat. Tell me why you think cruise parties are the best parties. Or maybe you don't. Maybe you're going to say, no, Chet from Sea Lake Journeys, I don't think cruise parties are the best parties. And here's why. And that's okay. Because, hey, we're all about learning something here on the show. So maybe you can give me a good reason why they ain't the best parties. And maybe you'll convince me. Or maybe you convince Sensei Rabbit. I don't know. But, hey, let's say hi to 15 or 3 people here this morning. Looks like closer to 3 right now. But I think the 15 will get here. John Gailor was my first one in this morning. He came in and asked me a few minutes ago, hey, you going early this morning? I'm like, yeah. I was trying to set up right when I seen John type on the screen. I'm like, yeah, we're going to go early. We're going to go early today here at Sea Lake Journeys because I'm motivated. I'm pumped up. So, yeah, I said, yeah, 8 o'clock, John. Okay. So let's see. Who else came in next? Oh, Scott did. Controversial cruising right there. Also 1/3 of the Conscious Cruiser. I want to remind everybody again, Monday at 8:30 on the Conscious Cruiser. That's right. Elisa, Scott, and myself are all converging into that one channel, the Conscious Cruiser. We can pick up every Monday morning at 8:30 some great cruise tips learned to you in a fascinating, fun, or interesting, or weird way. You pick. Just come on and check it out and see. And remember, we're also on Spotify. So while you're driving and listening in your car and you don't want to look at us, that's okay. We got Spotify too, just for you. How about that? And a long show today. I know, Scott. What are you doing? Maybe I should send you a link. I can send you a link if you ain't doing nothing. And you can come in here and sit here with me. And we could talk about 3 or 5 things of why cruise parties are the best parties. See, I got my notes. I did them last night. Good morning from Jimmy, the astute tourist. Right on, Jimmy. Happy Friday to you. We're hanging out with Jimmy this morning. Had some good trivia over there to find out if you knew these answers to these questions about Jimmy, Scott, Kenny, or Denise. So I actually knew a couple of them, and a couple of them I had to guess. So yeah, sometimes a guessing game, sometimes we actually know. Tripping with Kim and Scott. Good morning to you, Kim and Scott. I was watching one of your videos yesterday and today. I've been really trying to catch up on some videos I've been missing out on from everybody, and so I'm catching up. So I'm going to spend the next probably week trying to catch up. So a couple hours a day, I'm going to be sitting here watching some videos, y'all. And sometimes I have them on a computer and I have the headphones on because I'm editing a video to I'm at a part where I don't have to listen to it. I'm just sitting here. I got to cut that and move this over here. So I don't have to listen to nothing. So I can be listening to your show, your channel, your whatever it is you got going on over there. How about that? And the girls are us, Pinky Waves. I was driving along with the girls are us this morning. He's driving through Connecticut, man. We saw some leaves changing and we saw some buildings changing. We saw all kinds of stuff going on down the road there with the girls. It was good hanging out with them. And we got Calamity Jane. Good morning to you, Calamity Jane. How about that? Where did I see you yesterday? I saw you on somebody's channel yesterday, and said hi to you. So thanks for joining me here this morning. If you haven't already, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'm going to go ahead and give everybody a double squeaky. That's right, for being subscribers here at the channel. How about that? And hey, happy Friday to y'all. Lee is here from Anfield Road Layout right there. Good morning to you. Lee's got his coffee. He's ready to go. He's doing it up. I've got my water, and that's me and Robin from Sea Lake Journeys right there, y'all. Right there. That's us. See, only one leg. That's why you know it's me. Right on. So, talking about parties on the ships, but here's my thumbnail from today right here, y'all. This is from the Halloween party on the Valiant Lady on Virgin Voyages. So there you go. Pirates. That's one reason. That's the reason, I can already say I'm going to hit more than 3 reasons because this will be number 4. You go to a party, you might run into a bunch of pirates. That's why cruise parties are the best. You can run into a lot of pirates on a cruise ship party. I'm telling you, Robin from Sea Lake Journeys, you'll see this in a short coming up the next few days. I'm going to get all these Halloween stuff up before Halloween, y'all. And she's doing like a 360. And she's surrounded by all these pirate chicks. I was the only pirate dude. One pirate dude. 20 pirate chicks. Yeah, that's why cruise parties are the best. I'm giving myself a double squeak. I was surrounded by hot pirate chicks. You missed it because you weren't there. If you'd been there, you'd have said, yeah, Chet, this is the best. This is the best. You'd agreed with me for sure. Right on. So I just had a great time with that. King Kong is climbing a skyscraper. Probably. That's what he does. He climbs up the Empire State Building. He swats down those biplanes, from the 20s. If you've ever been to the Empire State Building, it's really cool. I remember being there as a kid, and we was in the car, and we had to stop right there in front of it and looked up. You couldn't see the top because it was in a cloud. Yeah, the top was in a cloud. Really, really cool. King Kong could have been up there for all I know. King Kong could have been on top of the Empire State Building that day that I was in New York City. I think I was like 12, but I remember it really well. I do, because, I remember climbing the Statue of Liberty, too. Now, if I had my choice, seeing the skyscraper again, or going up the Statue of Liberty again, or partying with 20 hot pirate chicks around me, yeah, I'm going on the cruise, y'all. Pirate chicks all the way. Yeah. Just finished my strength training for the morning. Right on, Calamity Jane. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I did this morning too. Last night I did my 1 mile walk. 1 mile walk in 20 minutes. Pretty good for a one-legged dude, right? Yeah. Yeah, one-legged dude. And then this morning I got in there, did my strength training for an hour. And some of my workouts go an hour and 15 minutes, hour and 20 minutes. I've even gone an hour and a half when I really sometimes I get into the reps. Instead of lifting heavier, all of a sudden I feel like, man, I want to pump this out. I'm going to do some drop sets. I'm going to superset. Do this and drop sets until my tongue's hanging out. So yeah, strength training is great, Calamity Jane. I'm glad you got in there and got it done just like I did. Woo! How about the rest of y'all? If you want to be a sexy pirate at the cruise party, get out there and get your workout done. How about that? All right, let's see who else is rolled up in here this morning. Eddie not on today. Nope, Scott, I'm filling in. Here I am, me and Sensei Wabbit. He couldn't get StreamYard to work on the road. Oh, okay. He's going to be on the road. Yeah, sometimes you have on the road issues. I had great success on this Virgin cruise driving down to Miami. I guess I can take this off of here. Driving to the port, my internet worked great. On the cruise ship, it worked great. On the way home out of Miami, it worked great. Everywhere, the internet was working great. So I was quite pleased with that, but it don't always go that way. Now, yesterday here at the house, our internet kept kicking off and on. And I know why, because when I go to the gym this morning at 3:30, they got this giant crane truck, and that was out there Wednesday morning too, by the way, replacing and adding new poles. They're taking down some of the older, smaller poles on the highway, and they're putting up these enormous, big old Pink Floyd-looking towers that hang all these giant power lines, because this area that I'm in is growing so fast. I mean, I think they've built like 500 houses here in the past year. It's just crazy. And they're building like 500 more right now as I speak. It's blowing up. So they got to add giant power lines and giant sewer lines and make the road bigger and everything else. So yeah. Oh, I think he said he could not get it up and running. Yeah, he couldn't get it up. That's all right. We'll fill in. That's why Sea Lake Journeys is here in the mornings, so we can fill in on a little extra time like that. It's not a problem. Not a problem. 3 things, no, 5 things, 3 or 5, Jimmy. It's going to be, you know how we are at Sea Lake Journeys. I've got 3 things here, but doggone, my mind starts racing, and all of a sudden you guys start throwing some good stuff at me. It might end up being 7 things. It could be 7 things of why cruise parties are the best. And I've already gave you one, because hot pirate chicks could be there. Just saying. Hot pirate chicks could be there. That's what makes cruise party the best. Let me give you another one, though. This is probably everybody's favorite. There's no driving. You can't get a DUI. You can't worry about losing your car keys. You ain't worried about, oh, no, I can't drive. Don't have to. Don't have to call Uber. Don't have to call a taxi. Don't have to look to your designated driver, because you're on the ship. Hey, all you got to do is walk down the hall and maybe take an elevator. There you go. And you're back to your cabin. How about that? If you can't make it that far, make it down to, there's always some couches, chairs everywhere on a cruise ship. Just sit down and take yourself a good old nap until you wake up and feel a little better and make yourself down to the cruise room. There you go. I like it because you ain't got to drive. Number one reason I think that cruise parties are the best parties. What do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about that? Hey, Pete's here. Good morning to you, Pete. Right there, Cruise Live. Woo-hoo-hoo. What's going on, Pete? Hey, I see Pete. Pete, have you got something in Ray Parade today? I got one coming on at 2:10. So there's going to be a lot of creators got some stuff in the Ray Parade today. I know Jimmy has one. He comes on at 2:20 today, and he's got a good one. You don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. I'm not going to miss it. I'm going to be there. And mine's okay. Mine's the Halloween party. If you want to see the rest of the Halloween party, this is what you're going to see from me. Okay. And then I think right after me, I think Jimmy might be coming on right behind me. Although my video is 7 minutes, and Jimmy's coming on at 2:20. So yeah, he's probably coming on right after me. Halloween party. You can go right from the party over to Jimmy's got some stuff you want to hear. He's going to tell you some stuff. All right. So don't miss it. Ray Parade today. It kicks off at 2:00. And I'm the second video. I think Jimmy's the third. And then there's a bunch more. I don't know who else is in it. I don't remember, but there's a lot. I copied Denise. Of course I did. Of course I did. Shh. It's a cruise secret, Jimmy. It's a cruise secret. I'm the only one that knows how to copy Denise. Right on. Hey, Marjorie's here. Big old hug for Marjorie right there. Good morning to you, Marjorie. Hi and good evening. No, it's good morning. Now, I've been up for like 6 hours. I'm almost ready for lunch now. Had me a good old breakfast of 3 eggs and a piece of toast. And lunch is probably going to be some deviled egg sandwiches because Robin made some big old deviled eggs for me yesterday. That's what I had for supper. And I'm going to have it for lunch. What's left over. Raid Parade today. Right on, Jimmy. Don't miss it, y'all. And nice, Chet. Right? Thanks. Right on. Yeah, we got some good stuff going on over here at Sea Lake Journeys. I'm quite happy with it. Denise, Chet Mix. Denise, what's going on? Denise was on the panel. Denise is who I copy off of on the test, y'all. Whenever there's a trivia somewhere on one of the YouTube channels, and I can't wait till April when we're on the we're on the Carnival Horizon together. We're going to go to trivia, Denise, so I can copy you there and win. I'm just saying, we need to get a big old team and go to trivia at least once. Between Captain Billy and Denise and Sensei Wabbit, we'll get, if the top score is 20, we'll have 28. And they're going to wonder how we did it. I'm going to say, because our cumulative IQ between Sensei, Denise, and Captain Billy, we're going to win. That's all I got to say about that. Arr. Arr. Right here, 20-1. You know it, Denise, 20-1. Hey, Sea Legs, there's Linda right there coming in. Thanks, Linda, for joining us. We're talking this morning, Linda, about 3, 5, or 7 reasons why cruise parties are the best parties. We've already hit 2. We've already hit the top 2. 1 is because there might be a bunch of hot pirate chicks on there, like I experienced right here in my thumbnail. Number 2 was you don't have to drive. Don't have to drive. You don't have to drive. And let's go to number 3 real quick. Might meet some new friends. And they don't have to be pirates. You can meet new friends that ain't pirates on a ship. And you'll see that on the video we have today. You're going to see a bunch of new friends we made. And all the shorts that I've got coming out in the next 6 days, 6 or 7 days, I'm going to be throwing a bunch of shorts at you too. People in their costumes, partying and having a good time. It's going to be awesome. My kind of party. Right on, Jimmy. Jimmy, the house is still for sale across the street too, by the way. Yeah. They're waiting for you to come buy it. And like I say, if you don't like that color, she's got 3 more houses on the one block from me. 1 block from me that way. You can get white one. You can get gray one. You can pick a color. Some of them ain't been painted yet. And you know, you can pick the interior colors, exterior colors. She told me to tell you that and to contact her directly. She is a realtor. Save you 5 or 6% that way. Extra savings. How about that? There's the Raid Parade list right there, John. John, double squeakies from a moderator extraordinary. Right on, John. You are awesome, brother. We sure thank you. Ryan is here too. Good morning, all. The FedEx truck has arrived. What did FedEx bring me today? Oh, he brought me a spray bottle and a rag. What do I use this for? This is how I put my leg liner on. I have to spray it with this soapy water, right? And then I roll it up on my leg and then I wipe it off. I don't know why I told you that. That's just something you don't need to know here at Sea Lake Journeys. Linda, you can send me the link if you want to check. Okay, hey, I'll do that. I'm going to hit. Where's my keyboard at? Hold on, Scott. I'm going to get Scott up in here to help me out here for the last half hour. How about that? Control C. And then all I got to do, y'all just hang with me. All I got to do here now, I'm going to the Gmail mailbox here real quick. And I got to go over here to the Sea Lake Journey section. And then I got to go over here like this and hit compose. And then I'm going to hit 2. Scott, there he is right there. Okay. And I'm going to hit Control V. And there, the link is now sent to Scott. Okay, Scott, I'll be watching for you down there in the basement. And we'll get Scott up here to talk about 3, 5, or 7 reasons why cruise parties are the best. Good morning. Maybe become the party is on a cruise. You have the drinks package, and that's why they're the best. That's another good reason, Pete. See there? I knew you guys would come up with more good reasons. There's another good reason. That's not one of my 3 I had on the list either. You got the drink package, so you ain't got to worry about, did I have enough money? Did I forget to bring my credit card? You know, you got the drinks package, so you're going to have your drinks available to you. How about that? That's a good reason to repeat. Double squeakies for that right there. That's a great reason right there why cruise parties are the best. You don't go anywhere else out in the world and have a drink package, right? Go down to Bill's Tavern. Hey, we're having a party tonight. Hey, I got my drink package here. Just scan my bracelet. Or here's my cruise card. They don't work there. But they work on the ship. How about that? Yeah. Thanks, Chet. Oh, thank you, Jimmy. Jimmy, you're awesome. Good morning from Linda. Good morning, Linda. I got a wet day in the castle on Raid Parade. Oh, you do have one in there, Pete. I was hoping you did. Yes. Okay. Y'all got to check it out. Pete's got a great one today. A castle. How many of y'all been to a castle over in England? I haven't. I want to, but since I can't get there, I'm dependent on Pete. It's a Cruise Life. Subscribe to his channel, please, and get over there today and watch that video on the Raid Parade with us. It's going to be awesome. I know it is. He does some great videos. Thanks for coming. My live stream Wednesday. Right on, Lee. I'll make it every time I can, and I like watching you do that work. I think it's fascinating. It's fun. And I like, the channels that are doing hobby stuff. Linda and Denise also got one that they're doing crafty stuff like that. Backlash Fisherman used to have one on Sunday night that he used to do. And I'm like, you know what? They're doing their craft thing right here on this computer, and I'm doing whatever it is I'm doing on this one. I'm still chatting it up with them and still doing my thing. I like that. It works out great. Oh, my God, deviled eggs sound delicious. Oh, Denise. And Robin from Silly Journeys can make some good ones, too. Yeah, she'll usually make a half a dozen eggs and I'll make me about 3 sandwiches. I love them though. And it's funny, Denise, when I was in the hospital, both times when I had the cancer and when I got ran over by the car, I craved egg salad sandwiches. Now I may go a whole year and not eat them. And then I maybe just one day out of a year eat egg salad, because she made them for me or something. But other than that, I don't have a craving for them. I like them, but I don't crave them. In the hospital, for some reason, if I'm recovering, all I want is egg salad sandwich. They say, okay, we can bring you this and this and this. I say, you can bring me anything you want and I'll eat it, but also bring me an egg salad sandwich too. And if they couldn't bring one that day for whatever reason, I brought them from Silly Journeys to go get some and make me some. Yes, because I'd sit there and just I could wolf down egg salad, man. Looks like you have. If I got 2. Hey, let me see if Scott's down here yet. There he is. Scott, I'm going to bring Scott up. All right. I figured you had time to get here. Woohoo. Looks like I have 2 in the Raid Parade today. I don't have 2. Oh, Scott, are you here?
Good morning, Chet.
Good morning, Scott. What's going on, brother?
Not much. Hanging out for the Rise and Shine show. Oh, wait, no, what day is today? Friday. Oh, it's Motivational Friday show.
Motivation Friday. So, hey, give us a motivating reason why you think cruise parties are the best parties, Scott. I know you've got one cooking in your head.
Because you could just be yourself and you could just let it ride. Do whatever you want on the cruise. You could just let your inhibitions fly wild. And whether it's the 80s party or it's a Halloween party or it's a Christmas party or it's Chet's birthday party, we can do it up on a cruise. And cruisers really know how to party. So let me just tell you that.
And you saying that gave me a whole nother reason, because there's such a variety of parties on a cruise ship. There's definitely a party for you.
That's right.
It could be a deck party. It could be Richie Blackmore's birthday. It could be any kind of party. I'm glad you brought that. You brought up 2 great points there, Scott. Do anything you want to do at the party, and there's a party for you, because there's a party every day on a cruise ship.
Every day.
And I just thought of another reason too, Scott, thanks to you. If there ain't a party, you can make a party.
Yes, you can.
Be the party.
You are the party.
Oh my God. See, this is what happens. This is why the Conscious Cruiser works. Me and Scott and Lisa get together and we start brainstorming like this, just talking. And all of a sudden, our episode, I had this many notes. Scott had less than that, and Elisa had some, and all of a sudden we've got this much information.
The Conscious Cruiser. Let me drop that here so everybody can go on over to the Conscious Cruiser if you haven't already. That's where all of our episodes are going to be now. So on the Conscious Cruiser, and we have another one coming up this Monday
at 8:30 a.m. right here on YouTube and on Spotify.
Yes. Speaking of, I have to download that episode right now, actually.
Oh, okay, cool. And hey, John says that number 5 and number 10. He's got 5 or 10 reasons why partying on a cruise ship is the best. I'm looking at the list she sent, and it's just one. Oh, okay. She just sent you the info on that house. Text her back, email or whatever, and say, hey, what else have you got available? She's got a lot available, Jimmy. Just saying. Yeah, like I say, she even told me to tell you that next street over, there's like 2 or 3 over there. Different colors. You can pick the colors, all kinds of stuff. And Ryan saying hello to everybody.
Good morning, Ryan.
And I'm gonna make sure. Oh, there's keeping up with the Griffins. Good morning, Griffins.
Good morning, guys.
Happy Motivation Friday to you. And let's see. Make sure I haven't missed anybody here. I don't think I have. I think I've managed to keep up somewhat with the chat here this morning. There's Ohio Travels with Chris right there. Good morning to you, Chris. Right on. And yeah, I'm definitely catching up here. Okay, good. So anyway, Scott, I don't know if you missed our last group cruise. Hopefully you'll make it on the next one.
Because, I hope so.
I had another thing here where I says what happens on a cruise ship stays on a cruise ship.
Mm-hmm.
Not necessarily true. Sometimes what happens on a cruise ship does this. I tell you, sometimes what you party and do on a cruise ship ends up on YouTube.
And the camera's always rolling.
And that right there is the Mardi Gras walk, which we're going to be doing again on the ABC cruise. So bring your Mardi Gras gear. And Tom's also talking about having a pajama kind of crawl thing. So Tom and Terry come up with some great ideas. That's why we kind of let them lead the way on those things. And then, when we get there, we help with the crowd control because there was like 500 people in that parade.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, it was crazy. Because on TNT will also have a Facebook page for the cruise, and they'll have 1,000 people on that. I mean, there's a lot of people. So I'm still twisting Scott's arm, y'all, and everybody else out there. If you haven't already, get a hold of Bruce at Ocean to Ocean Travel today and tell him you want to get on that ABC cruise. Why? Well, because we're going to be there. Why not?
I'm going to try my hardest. I'm definitely going to try my hardest.
Yeah, I know you got issue. You got PTO and cost because you got to fly all the way from Arizona.
Yes,
and everything. So yeah, totally get it. And you can't do them all. I mean, there's 100.
I wish I could.
I know. I wish I could too. I just can't. Just can't do it. Can't afford to do it. Okay, yeah. Everybody's still saying good morning. All right, good morning to that. Yeah. So all these reasons, if you come up with any more, throw them in the chat of why you think that cruising parties are the best parties. I do believe Scott really touched on one though with the themes, because you got various themes throughout: white parties, red parties, deck parties, sail away parties, and spontaneous parties like we did on the MSC seashore. And now they had a party up there in the what do you call it? The yacht club, right? It was just kind of a little party, and but we turned it into a glow party. Lori brought a whole bunch of glow sticks, and we brought a whole bunch of glow sticks. We had about a couple thousand of them between us, and there was only 200 people up there, so everybody had plenty of glow sticks, and it turned it into a glow party. So use your imagination on your next cruise. Maybe take some glow sticks with you. Maybe take some of those nose hanger things, and wherever the party is, morph it, turn it into a new kind of party, a different kind of party. Just kind of add a little bit, another degree of fun into it. Have you ever done
those masks, don't you? You got those nose masks, don't you?
I do. Mm-hmm. I may have to get more because I think I've got like 10 or 12 of those things, and there's going to be already like 30 people on the cruise. Of course, I mean, we could pass them around because some people are going to be taking pictures while other ones are wearing them, and vice versa. But I may have to see if I can find out where Lori got those and see if I can get another dozen.
Yeah, Lori. Probably
Yeah,
Amazon.
probably. No one more probably Amazon. You're probably right. Hey, Vicky's here for Foodies Vacations. Vicky. We hung out with Vicky yesterday for a while too over there. She comes on at 10 o'clock today, I do believe, right, Vicky? 10
Dude.
o'clock after go live together over there. And okay, yes, man, I've done a great job keeping up with the chat today, which is unusual for me. But I got to tell you, Scott, sometimes surprising things happen on a cruise, really surprising things that end up on YouTube. And thanks to Ocean, something like this could happen to you.
I cannot believe that Ocean got us kicked out of that restaurant.
I can't believe it either. We've never been kicked out for playing that game.
We played that game on MSC and the Yacht Club and didn't get kicked out. With Lori Barber, for crying out loud.
I just don't understand.
I don't either.
I can't understand why we got kicked out of that dining venue because we were playing a little game of poker.
I don't know. That, I mean, you look a little half dressed there, but hey, no one's judging.
Hey, I was wearing shoes and a smile. You gotta have shoes on a cruise ship. Just saying, that's usually a rule. On Virgin Voyages, it's a rule. You have to have footwear.
Have to have footwear.
And hey, Pete says I gotta get a selection of ducks.
Quack quack.
Yeah, Pete and Lisa's coming on that cruise with us too, Scott. And Captain Billy.
And Captain Billy. Uh-oh.
Yep.
You know trouble's a brewing there.
Kathy Mills. Denise. Kurt and Marcia. Greg and Felicia. Bruce and Cindy. I mean, the list goes on. Josh and Chastity.
And on and on. Oh, my Lord.
Yeah. And there's more that I can't think of off the top of my head right now. You have more people. So it's going to be
get
a
your
big
ducks in a row. Chet, get your ducks in a row.
Yeah, where are my ducks? I don't even know where my ducks are. Jimmy is cracking up over there. Jimmy, want to come play a game? I want to play a game.
Play a game.
Okay, yeah, cruise parties. What is the like the funnest cruise party you think that you experience or have experienced on a cruise there, Scott?
Probably a Halloween party, to be honest with you. I think a lot of people really go crazy for the Halloween parties and dressing up and, kind of, I mean, there's trick-or-treating around the ship a little bit, but I mean, it's more off just for kind of like a costume party. And I think all of us at some point are little kids at heart. So I think everybody really likes, getting dressed up. I definitely, if I'm cruising during Halloween, I'm doing it up. So at least 2 costumes for me at minimum. I love it, and it's just a really good energy, being there. So I've seen some really good costumes. I think one of the best costumes I've ever seen was I guess it was a group of 7 friends. So it was a group of 7 friends. They dressed up as a Corona 6-pack. So 6 of them were a beer inside of a cardboard, like you would hold the beer, and then one person was a lime. But a lime wedge. So you had the beer pack. They were all kind of doing like the left and right because they were all kind of connected within this box. So they were all kind of walking left, right. And then you just see the lime wedge next to them walking. I think they won, believe it or not. I think the best costume that year in like 2013 or something like that. But man, they definitely did not fly to the port because bringing that thing on, it was like life size. I mean, when you saw the people walking around, I mean, they were life-size beer bottles with a life-size homemade 6-pack. I don't even know how they made this thing, and it was amazing. It was amazing. And I wish back then we had the cell phones and the cameras and stuff because there was no video proof or evidence of that. I just only with these 2 eyeballs. That's it.
Other people could have really added on to that too. Somebody come as a bottle opener. Somebody come as a urinal. Somebody come as a urinal cake.
Or a bucket. You could you put beers in the bucket.
Yeah.
That would have been cool.
A bag of ice. I mean,
ice. Yeah.
That would have been great. A pack of straws. I mean, I think all kinds of crazy stuff people would go along with that. I
would have come as one big ice cube, and I would have just come as ice cube instead of the bag.
Yeah, that would work. That would definitely work. We just had a great Halloween party, dressing up like the pirates. And it was so cool because pirates was the #1 costume on the ship.
I bet.
And like I told you, I was standing there, and Robin Sea Lake Journeys had the camera. It was like 20 girl pirates. There was no guy pirates. I was it. So
Arr.
I'm like, and there's a whole lot of costumes there. Some really stuff, like you say, Scott, that you wonder how they did it. Those statues that you usually see them sitting on park benches like this, and you sit down like this, and then they move.
Yeah.
You out. There was a guy on there like that, and he was incredible. One of the best I've ever seen. And I got him on video too. I got a short coming out. Plus, he's on the video today.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's some good stuff. And then everything from a guy and his wife dressed like peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and then Flintstones.
That's a good one. Oh,
ghosts, all kinds of stuff. But Halloween party definitely, I think, is a really fun party. Probably one of the other better ones I've been on was a New Year's Eve party. That was really good too. On the Sky Princess, we had a great time on New Year's Eve. I would say, do a New Year's Eve on a cruise ship one time. It does cost a little more, but think of it as a bucket list thing, because we think of bucket list as a destination. I want to go to Greece. But sometimes a destination, or a bucket list can be like a New Year's Eve party or a Halloween party. Throw those into your bucket as well, and they might be a little cheaper to attain than getting over there to another country. Here we go. Jimmy wants a sausage costume.
Sausage costume. I'm going to try to find one of my best costumes here. If I can find it in my.
I would say contact Chris at Carnival Cruise Addicts. He might be able to hook you up, Jimmy. He might know where you can get one. Hey, while Scott's looking that up, though, I want to tell you the Butterfly channel over here, Robin Sea Lake Journeys, has been really busy. And her next video, it just came up last night, is the Raised Flower Bed Project. And, of course, we sped it up through some of it there. But you get to see how she did it. Building the walls, painting them, planting flowers, all that stuff. And she's going to explain to you what she put in the ground to make the pots, the flowers to go better. So, yeah, check that one out today, y'all.
Let's see here.
I do. I got one more here for you, Scott. This is something else that happens on a cruise ship that sometimes ends up on YouTube.
Okay, here we go. Sea Lake Journeys crew. We had a great time at the Halloween party on Virgin Voyages.
We danced for a solid hour in the nightclub.
We did. We danced for a whole hour.
Only because Tequila told us to.
Because Tequila told us to.
Tomorrow I'm going to kick Tequila's butt.
I think tomorrow Tequila's going to kick your butt.
Yeah.
All right, Sea Lake Journey crew, we're out of here.
Chat, were you a little drinky?
Yeah, tequila definitely spoke to me that night, because I to go out and dance on this leg for an hour and not feel it. Yeah, it was the tequila talking.
I bet it took a lot out of you.
It was fun though. We had a lot of fun. Sure did.
So many pictures in here. I am trying to find this picture. My friend, so the one that I'm trying to look for, my friend actually dressed up one year when we went on a Halloween cruise as a shower. So he dressed up as a whole shower. He had the whole shower above his head, and he kept pulling girls in the shower, and he had curtains, and he would pull the curtains closed as a joke, obviously. And then he found, who weren't part of our group, but he found a bar of soap and a loofah. So the bar and the sofa, the bar of soap and the loofah took a picture with my friend that was the shower, and they were all like, that was years ago, so many years ago. I'm trying to find it.
That would be a good one.
Oh yeah,
I like stuff like that.
And I dressed up as Leslie Chow that year, which obviously had nothing to do with the shower or anything, but and then one of my other friends dressed up as the Hulk. He painted himself entirely green, which, that didn't work out too well. His bed the next day was all green. So that was, don't do that. But from head to toe, he was green, and people were taking pictures of him. I mean, he was really muscly too. He goes to the gym a lot too. Yeah. So he really fit the part. And of course, as soon as I go to talk about it, I can't find the picture. So we're getting there. We're in 2019, folks. We're scrolling back. It was way before that, though.
Lee saw my vlog over there on the Butterfly Ranch, and he said it was a good one. All right, Lee, appreciate that.
Layman.
I could paint myself green, Scott, and they would call me the Bulk.
Oh, we're getting there. Oh, we're getting there. Oh, we're
There's
getting
the
there.
Bulk.
2017. We're getting there. Oh, yeah, we're getting there. Focus.
Hey, there's the link for it right there, John. All right, John. Woo! Yeah, give her a check out. Robin Sheila Journey's doing some work out there in the flower garden, y'all. Oh, yeah. She was doing
Oh, here we go. Oh, wait,
Oh,
no.
you got it?
Hold on.
Oh, I think he's got it.
Here
If
we
you do, okay.
go. Actually, I'll share a few. So here was one year that I was Leslie Chow, and then my friends were actually the Flintstones. So that was 1 year.
Yeah.
It says 2017, but it was definitely before that. And then here is the picture of my friend who was the Hulk. Obviously, you see him green. The guy in the back was the Shower, and the guy behind me was Jax from... Dang it, that show with the motorcycle guys that I can't remember because I didn't watch it. And I was Leslie Chow. Then, whoops, we have the picture of my friend that found his soap and his loofah, who were not in our group at all. We had no idea who they were. They were just walking around the ship, and they found each other by destiny. Soap and
Cool.
soap and bar and a loofah, excuse me. And let's see. Oh, this is me dressed up as Leslie Chow, and then my friend, my bartender friend, was Elvis. So he had his glasses, and he was the Indian Elvis, as he called himself.
Elvis Presley.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I got to ask you, Scott, who is Leslie Chow?
And then that was a professional picture that we took. I don't know. Somebody sent me that picture. That was a good one. Leslie Chow is from The Hangover, so he is one of the characters from the Hangover movie.
Okay.
So
I saw that. Yeah, I did see that. That was a long time ago.
I like to take the angles on different celebrity Asians when I go on cruises too. So I was also the guy from Up 1 year too. If I can find that picture, that was rather funny. I was The Rock 1 year too. He's kind of Asian. He's like Hawaiian Asian.
Yeah,
I mean, that counts.
Yeah.
I mean, so I've been a lot of famous celebrity Asians back in the heydays. Even though I would still do it now if I was on a cruise. It's not that I wouldn't dress up, but back in the heydays, in the younger days, we definitely I knew back in the younger days I would not miss a cruise during Halloween. Like the two times that I would cruise during the year were October, Halloween, and my birthday. That was the two like non-negotiables. Obviously now, since I've grown up and I have a job and I want to keep that job, or I need to keep that job to keep the lights on. We got to kind of pick and choose, So, I mean, PTO comes and it goes, and you get different opportunities. Now that I'm on YouTube, there's group cruises and people that I want to meet, people I want to cruise with. So, if it's in July and I'm like, oh, well, Scott wants to cruise in October. Well, Scott's got to put his big boy pants on and make a decision. Does he want to sweat out in the Caribbean in July and meet a bunch of people? Or does he want to go on Halloween and dress up with 4,000 strangers that he doesn't know? You got to pick and choose. And hey, nothing wrong with strangers on a cruise ship. It's all good. Stranger danger still. Don't talk to strangers. But, most of the people are there to have a good time and party and dress up and do that whole thing. So you just got to, you can't have your cake and eat it too. Or at least I can't.
I can't either. No. I end up with the cookies anyway. So
Exactly.
Hey, John says it's Orange County Choppers, what you were thinking of.
Oh, yes. Thank you very much.
Orange County Choppers. And Paul Vines just jumped in here, driving and listening right on to you. Thanks for that, Paul. We appreciate it. Woo-hoo. Yeah, I like doing costumes. I always have. I still want to do a Viking costume 1 year. And, well, there's a lot of costumes I like to do, I'd like to do a Sensei Rabbit costume one day, I think.
You should dress up as Sensei Rabbit. Yeah. I think that's a good idea.
Be Sensei Rabbit.
I think that's a good
All
idea.
I can do is pull his stuffings out and cut an eye hole, stick it over my head, right?
Pretty much all you would need to do, Chad. That's pretty much all you would need.
Oh, Denise says, nope, Sons of Anarchy.
Oh, yeah, that's the show. Sons of Anarchy. That's the show.
I wouldn't know. I have no idea. I don't think I've ever seen either one of them.
That's the show, Denise. I know that for a fact. I never watched it, but I know he watched it. My friend that dressed up.
Hey, Mr. Bill's here.
Bill!
Right on, Bill. Good morning to you. Bill, are you on a ship or what? Usually
I am in Barcelona. What the hell time is it over there, Bill?
Yeah,
are you supposed to be up right now?
Like 2
How many
days
chocolate
ago.
martinis are you deep, Bill?
Yeah. It's lunchtime over there. Bill's already, Pete says, look like Robin had blonde hair for a moment there next to Chet. Nope, no blonde hair. Just the way the light's hitting. She's starting to get a little white in her hair. Starting to get a little bit of white. Yeah. And she's digging it. She's like, ooh, I want more of this. So, yeah. I'm like, okay.
On a ship.
Hubby just left for work. Oh, right on. Tell him goodbye for us there, Chris. Hey, tell him to listen to us on Spotify on the way to work on the Conscious Cruiser.
Turn it on. Turn on Spotify.
He's on a ship. I knew he was. I knew Bill was on a ship. Usually I can guess. Josie Ann or Bill, if I say they're on a ship, I'm going to be right 85% of the time.
There's me as the Rock, Chet.
There you go. Yeah.
Pretty good, right? Dressed up. I had the whole belt and everything. So
I like that. The big old tattoo thing he's got going on there. Yeah.
It was a temporary tattoo, by the way, just to let everybody know.
Oh, yeah.
It was a temporary tattoo. Dressed up as a chicken 1 year. Chicken Little, I guess I called myself. I don't know. Whatever. My friend was a lizard or a dinosaur. And then my other friend was, what was that?
Little Red
I think it was a lobster. It was like a lobster. Or
a lobster. Okay. Yeah. I can see that. Yeah.
Well, that was fun. This is throwing me back into some years for sure. Without a doubt. These were like sub 2015, 14, 16-ish pictures. So going back a little bit.
I should have dug up some pictures from our old Halloween stuff. Yeah. But here's another thing you might want to dress up as too. Check this dude out right here.
A giant swallowtail caterpillar on my wild lime tree. See if we can make his little horns come out. He threw his little head back, didn't he? There's his little horns. There's his little horns. Isn't he cute? It's so funny because they look wet and slimy, but they're not. Okay, we'll leave you alone. Have a good day, little giant swallowtail caterpillar.
Oh yeah, she talks to all them critters out there too. And she can look and say, oh, that's a caterpillar from this here butterfly, and that one's a caterpillar from that one. Because we got a whole bunch of different kinds. Now we started off with just monarchs, and now we got, 5 or 6 or 7 different kinds out there now.
Wow. You got little butterfly babies out there.
Yep. And they love eating them plants, and so we have to take care of all them plant things too.
That's it.
That's what's going on. Well, Scott, what have you got going on the rest of this week now? Since it's Friday or this weekend, what is going on over there with you?
The rest of the week, I pretty much have nothing. I don't have any match game tonight, so we are on a little sabbatical. We have our weekly stars on a cruise right now, or at least some of them. Tomorrow, I do have to work my other job, so I will not have the controversy cast. I know it is supposed to be the week that I am supposed to have it, but I will be at work and I can't do the podcast from work. So I'm sorry. Maybe if I get a little enough wind under my steam today, maybe tonight I'll record it and then I'll just premiere it. Maybe that's a surprise. I'm not promising anybody that. But what I will promise in the next 2 days, because I'm sitting on a ton of vlogs, I am going to start to get my my vlogs out. So you'll see some things. I've been challenged on YouTube to do some cooking challenges, some pumpkin carving challenges. Elisa and Edna and JT and all the girls that went to Greece, they recently inspired me to get my grease out. Not the cooking oil, like get the grease cooking out. So I actually made some chicken souvlaki at home. So I'm going to share with you guys, and I'm going to tag all of the wonderful girls who tagged me in that cooking challenge. It's kind of like a separate cooking challenge. That's like me calling them out to do like grease things in the middle of October. So I mean, I know that's crazy. And then I'm sitting on, I think, one other vlog from World America that I found. I forget exactly what it was, but I found I'm like, oh shit, never posted this. So yeah, look for a surprise vlog probably today, maybe in place or maybe in the same time that the match game is. So we'll see if I get all my stuff done and you see a thumbnail or you see a whatever, you know that you got some stuff. But we don't have the regular stuff, so you got to keep my bell on. You got to keep my bell on.
Keep the bell on, y'all. Keep the bell on right there, because you don't never know what Scott's going to be doing. He's going to be doing something, though.
This weekend, yeah, you don't know what I'm going to be doing. So,
John wants to know if Robin from Sea Lake Journeys names a caterpillar. Not usually. Usually she calls him Mr. Caterpillar or Miss Caterpillar. Or she doesn't name them, but because there's so many.
yeah.
I mean, sometimes there's literally hundreds of them out here. It's crazy. So, yeah. Well, yeah, I'm gonna be working on videos all weekend. Other than, of course, working outside. Saturday's a big outside day for me because she got her day off, so we have to go do a whole bunch of stuff. And of course, live show Sunday night.
That's right.
It's gonna be something going on there too. I don't know what Sensei Rabbit's got cooked up for us Sunday night, but it'll be interesting. And yeah, so I don't think I have any other video clips here I wanted to show you. I think I went through them all, but I do have one more. So, one more. Yeah. Sometimes the people you come across to you one way on YouTube, then you find out they let loose on a cruise ship. And this is another reason why cruise parties are better than other parties, because sometimes you end up seeing suave, sophisticated people act like that, no, or like this. Take off.
Poser.
Yeah, she's a great white North. Cindy is a hoot, man.
I bet she's a hoot. Give her a drink or two. Actually, she probably doesn't even need a drink or two. I bet she is just so, oh my God. I could just imagine cruising with Cindy. I would not stop laughing.
It is hilarious. I'll tell you what, we just went crazy. We just went crazy, all of us. Which is how the ABC cruise came into being. You know, we got home and talking to Tom and Terry and Bruce and Cindy, and we're like, we got to do that again. Let's go on a cruise. And so Bruce came up with that one, and next thing you know, it's a group cruise. It's going to be awesome.
I can't wait. That would be good. Right. I can't wait. I'll hopefully get myself on that too. So,
yeah, hopefully so. Hopefully it'll work out for you. I know you got PTO, like you say. You got to pick. You can't do them all, and everybody understands that. You just, there's some that I want to go on, but I just can't, because it's either this or that, like you say.
Hard choice, man. Hard choice.
Yeah, and sometimes a consideration too is, like you say, when in the year it's going,
right,
and things like that, and the cost, things like that. So. All right, guys, I think we're going to roll out here a few minutes early, get ready to go live together. Yes. Thanks to Scott for joining me here on the panel. Woo! Right here.
Yeah.
Sea Lake Journeys, y'all. I want to thank everybody for coming in. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Thanks for #replay. Those who are driving and listening, our lurkers, subscribers, and these people right here.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, that's right. Thanks to those members right there helping making this channel happen. Guys, we're going to roll out of here and head to go live together. And then this afternoon, don't forget the raid parade. So until next time, Scott, we're going to do what?
We'll see you around the channel.
See you around the channel.
Well, thank you very much.